Hey, Brian Welch here. Welcome to the Offsite for the On-Site Designer YouTube channel. Super excited to be with you all today. This is my first video and many more to come. My goal through this channel is to not only teach you the best practices of road design, but to improve your quality, speed, and performance with your off-site road design. I want to give you the ability to adapt and plan for geometry changes, last-minute client requests, and municipal comments. We'll be covering all sorts of topics for off-site design, such as your basic alignments, profiles, and corridors. Then we'll take a deep dive into file and display management, survey review, super elevation, and auxiliary corridors, and much more that I want to share with you guys. I want to keep these videos short and engaging, but teach you the best practices that I've learned through my 10 plus years of experience. So let's get into it. All right, so I'm working in the SM core file, and I've got my survey file and my existing ground surface referenced in. So the first thing I do is lay out my polylines. I'm going to start with my tangent sections and then move to my curve radii. So step one, I want to review our center line, and then I'm going to draw a few quick tangent sections based on my existing center line. Step two, we then want to review our edges of pavement based on offsetting our center line. The center line we receive from our base mapping is usually an approximation from the surveyor. Us as designers want to verify that we actually maintain our true existing lane widths. So I'll offset my tangents roughly 12 feet in each direction to see if I line up with our existing edges of pavement. I'll do this for each one of my tangents to make sure it's working. You can see right now, my left-hand side here is not lining up perfectly. So I'm going to adjust my center line and then redo my offsets. There we go. And I'll just do my offsets for the last alignment, or last tangent, I should say. That's lining up pretty well. For step three, I want to verify our existing crown point of the road. This will help me in the future with laying out my corridor, matching cross slopes, and my offset geometry, since most of the time we want to match or mill and overlay the existing lanes. We can always come back and tweak this, but it's very important to spend time on your horizontal alignments since they are the backbone of your design and everything builds on this point moving forward. So you can see I've gone to each one of my segments here, my tangent segments, just verify that I'm matching the crown point. And turn off my existing ground. And then once you're finished drawing your tangents, I'll then place my best fit curves by using steps 1 and 2. Steps 3 won't be used since a crown point typically does not exist through our curve due to super elevation. Then I'll offset my center line one more time just to verify all the way through. Looks pretty dang good. Now I'm set. In the next video, I'll cover alignment creation tools and the purpose behind using certain tools for future alignment adjustments. All right, that's it for this episode. Thank you all for watching. It's been a pleasure kicking off my first episode with you guys. Please leave a comment or question in the section below. And if you like this video, don't hesitate to give it a thumbs up or pass it along to a friend. Cheers.